The Online Safety Act has passed in the UK. This requires internet users to show proof of identification to access platforms like Spotify, YouTube, and more to come. And in case you forgot, the UK is the same country who was sending policemen to its citizens' doors because of the things they were saying on Facebook. Preventing children from stumbling across not safe for work sites was a driving factor for the legislation to be passed. A safer internet for our kids sounds like a good thing, right? However, like most things, you can't take it at its face value, as this legislation passing has started a domino effect of censorship across the entire world. This Trojan horse of legislation has now put all residents of the UK in a chokehold, where if you are above the age of 18, you still need to provide your age, and if not, you could lose your account, whether that be Spotify or soon YouTube. I mean, it literally says if you do not verify your age, which to listen to music is insane. If you don't verify your age, they will permanently delete your account. Peter Kyle, Secretary of State for Science, Innovation and Technology for the UK, has come out to say that if you want to overturn the Online Safety Act, you are on the side of predators. It is as simple as that. Yeah, it's funny how he says simple as that when it couldn't be farther from the truth. This rat is acting as if this isn't one of, if not the largest operations to control and monitor its people the world has ever seen. Peter spoke on the BBC Breakfast Tuesday morning, and based on the like-to-comment ratio, I can only assume the stupid he's about to say.
This is the biggest step forward in child safety since the internet was created. There is, since Friday last week, children and parents will notice the difference in the experience that children have. Most children do not go looking for harmful and dangerous and graphic content. Most children actually have found that the content has come to find them. That's why we've acted so decisively in this. And for everybody who's out there thinking of using VPNs, let me just say to you directly, verifying your age keeps a child safe. Keeps children safe in our country.
Pause. Let me get this straight. The government's now doing parents' jobs? And since when does pornography just, quote, come to you? Unless you're browsing on an app that is already 18 plus or requires parental consent, Twitter, the idea that a government can make the internet safer by requiring ID is such a dystopian thought. But it doesn't surprise me one bit, because like I said earlier, this is the same country that arrested its own citizens for voicing their opinions on Facebook. Biometric data, i.e. your facial structure or government ID. Your choice. Give me that and yes you can keep the children safe. What flawless logic that is, Peter Vile. It's not going to be long till all VPNs end up getting banned or become illegal to operate in the UK. Requiring ID for Spotify is blasphemy, let alone. If I lived in the UK, I would be protesting the streets. 24/7 monitoring is inbound for the rest of the world, and the UK may have been the one to set it in motion, but I really doubt that it's going to end with the UK. In fact, a similar piece of legislation has already been proposed in the US. Speaking of the US, YouTube just decided to roll out AI to detect if you're under 18. It will ignore your documented age on your account and apply restrictions as it sees fit. And yes, this applies to the US come soon. Well, it kinda makes sense to me now why they changed it so you can swear in the first 7 seconds and still get ads. To completely distract us. When YouTube determines a user is teen or preteen, the site will disable personalized advertising, activate digital well-being features, and put stricter content filters as well as behavioral restrictions into place. YouTube's AI will assess a user's age via multiple behavioral factors, including what kind of videos the user searches for. Pause real quick, because, yeah, that's just a grand fucking idea. Like, does YouTube not understand the concept of older people searching for certain things? Like, I gotta point this out. Penguin Zero made an amazing point. Pokemon. The amount of people that I work with that are still so dead into Pokemon, these motherfuckers are 23, 24. And I imagine they watch a Pokemon video at least once a day. They search for it as well. So is YouTube gonna make them verify their age via ID because of what they enjoy? If that doesn't sound invasive to you yet, then I don't know what will. They also are going to be looking at the category of videos you watch and how long the account has been active, per its blog post. In quotes, this technology will allow us to infer a user's age and then use that signal regardless of the birthday in their account to deliver our age-appropriate product experiences and protections. I swear, every single time YouTube does some stupid shit, it always brings me back to the same question. Why don't they do this shit for YouTube Kids? What's the purpose of YouTube Kids? What's the purpose of being able to decide whether or not your content's made for kids on the YouTube main app if there's YouTube Kids and if they're gonna do this stupid shit? Like what? Is it soon not even gonna allow me to choose whether or not my content's made for kids? Is it gonna do that for me? Is Big Brother gonna choose who watches my content? And is Big Brother gonna choose whether or not I have to verify myself with a picture of my face, government ID? Mind you, I have never shown my face on this channel once. So, I mean, I'm just at a loss for words. Who in their right mind thought that this was a good idea? Not to mention the fact that users in Australia of YouTube under the age of 16 will not even be able to use the app in general come soon. And if this artificial intelligence, which mind you is not a person, it's just going to be this thing that goes through every single channel and takes a gander based on those factors I mentioned earlier. If the AI's estimation is incorrect, YouTube says it will allow you to verify your age with a credit card, a government ID, or a selfie. I don't know about you, but none of those options sound appealing to me. Not a single one. And I mean, my God, I thought if you live in the US, I thought us US citizens would at least be safe from this global censorship wave for a moment. But no, it's already come, and it's only gonna get worse. The water's only gonna continue to rise. I guess it's time for us to lose our privacy as well, but just brings me back to the UK debacle. Why have your parents decide your internet access when there are monster corporations that can do it for you now? I mean, seriously. How long is it going to be till these monster corporations are deciding everything parents do with their kids? My mom made it a huge point when I was growing up to know what bad parenting looks like. I mean, I can tell, oh, kids in the front seat without a seatbelt. Mom, look, bad parenting. Oh, a kid has unlimited access to his iPad. He's making a bunch of noise, a complete distraction when he's at a, restaurant. Bad parenting. There's no more need to understand what bad parenting looks like because we're just gonna have YouTube do the parenting for us. If that isn't dystopian out the ass, then hell, I don't know what dystopian out the ass looks like. And the fact that there's even a YouTube Kids app still just pisses me off because really, why don't they just work on their YouTube Kids app? Why don't they tell parents, hey, get your kid on YouTube Kids because on YouTube, you can find some interesting icebergs. I mean, Turkey Tom's posting, shooter iceberg. Yeah, I don't want my kids watching the shooter iceberg. So I'd probably have them on YouTube Kids. But that's a parental decision no longer though. Because sorry, I genuinely tweaked out there. I mean, the fact that there's a YouTube Kids app for preteens and younger to use and they're still doing this just makes no fucking sense to me. But I'm not even a little bit surprised considering this dangerous direction we are headed is only going to get worse. The era of being anonymous online may be coming to a close, which is just insane to think. I mean, this is just textbook Orwell, no joke. And if you feel anything like me, then you, along with me, have to do something, say something, because trust me when I tell you, if the government could, they would censor everything and monitor every single step you take online. Only a matter of time before we end up like the UK and you got police knocking on your door for your semi-controversial opinion you posted on Facebook. Anyways, if you made it this far, God bless your heart. Comment down your thoughts. I really want to know what you think. If you disagree with me for whatever reason, I really want to hear what you think so we can maybe have a productive conversation. But anyways, go do something productive today. Have a great rest of your day and don't stop believing in yourself, everybody. Later.